What is up, people? Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another watch along here on the Cup Chasers. That's right, we're doing the West Ham and Nottingham Forest game today. It's a massive six-pointer down here at the bottom of the table. West Ham absolutely have to win it. Absolutely have to win it to make sure they do not get cut adrift down there at the bottom. Conversely, Forest know if they get the win today, it could go a long way into making them safe and a lot more comfortable down there as well. So it's going to be a big one. I expect fireworks, at least a lot of energy, if not the highest quality of game. I guarantee both coaches are going to let them know that this is the one that they have to win. And how important it is to the team, to the club, to the fans to make sure that they're still in it. They're still in it because if West Ham can drag Nottingham Forest back into the conversation, it'll give them a lot of hope that they might, maybe just survive this season. But of course, they're a club in turmoil, West Ham. A club doing all kinds of madnesses that you just don't even like. I can't even explain what's happened today with Callum Wilson. I mean, seriously, guys, they're about to play one of the biggest games of the season, and they've let go the club's leading goal scorer at the moment, right before the game's begun. I don't understand it one bit. I don't know. I mean, they've brought in these other guys, and I think I heard that one of them was injured. Let's look at this here. They're starting somebody up top I've never heard of, West Ham. As we look at the lineups here, let me pull them up. Castellanos is starting up top for West Ham today. I mean, they've sold Fulkrug. They've terminated Wilson's contract. I mean, this guy comes in and he's expected to what? Right off the rip, like be the savior immediately? Immediately? Like, I don't even know who this is. Let's look at this. Let me do a little bit more digging right quick before we kick off. Got about 10 minutes before the game. Let's see what the BBC have to say on the subject. Big game. 4 points in between them. And if West Ham can pull them back, it'll definitely send that last relegation spot into way more doubt than it has been, because let's face it, Burnley and Wolves are not looking good at all. Okay, the BBC aren't doing it right now. They're not giving me anything at all. Let's go back here. Let's take a look at this. Adama Traore might be going to West Ham. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Apparently, Adama Traore has been linked. So Castellanos has just joined the club. Literally, what's today? Was that yesterday? What did they sign him this morning? Goodness gracious. And he's supposed to just come in. Oh, goodness gracious. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This article on Hammers News. Oh, my goodness. It's not a good situation for West Ham. The recruitment apparently is all over the shop. And it just feels, I mean, it just feels horrible what they've done to Callum Wilson. I mean, yeah, I get it. He agreed in the beginning to whatever that contract said, but okay. Now I'm seeing that that's not true, but he's not in the lineup. Who knows? Who knows? It's a who knows what's going on, but to not he's definitely not even on the squad, and to not have him, I mean, first of all, statistically he is the leading goal scorer this season. Yes, it's been a horrendous season, but I mean, that would, I think, for me, that would say, hey, maybe we should hang on to this dude. You need all the help you can get at this point, right? So to let him go, just to terminate the contract, didn't even sell him to someone. What is going on? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy madness. The only way is if Castellanos just absolutely bangs right out the rip. That's the only way. If homie just bangs right out the rip. I doubt that that's what we're going to see. I definitely doubt that very seriously. But you never know. This game's going to be really massive. He's gotten the nod immediately. Immediately. Come in, hey man, you have to save the day. So we'll get the stream up here. Looks like is it a protest? Is that why the stadium looks empty, or is it just because it's 3 minutes to kickoff or something, isn't it? And looks empty. The stadium looks almost empty. Is it a protest, or is it they're just in the concourse right now because it's cold? I wonder. Anyway, people, hit the likes up on your way in. Thanks for being here. Of course, subscribe if you are new. Hype it up if you got any of those left, and tell me what you think in the comments section. Who's going to win it? Who's going to take the points? Who's going to move on in the season? And who's going to drop? Who's going to sink even lower? Yeah. I think Nuno was doomed for failure right out the rip. Doomed to fail right out the rip here. Just like Wolves, I think West Ham have been mismanaged over the last few seasons. Jared Bowen, man, you kind of feel sorry for him. You kind of feel sorry for him. From Lazio. Okay, that's how I've heard the name. That's why I've heard the name. I've watched a couple Lazio games. That's why I've heard the name Castellanos. Okay. But man, almost feel bad for Jared Bowen. He's not a poor player. He's even gotten into the England team. But The team behind him has been rubbish. Rubbish, as they say. Terrible, as others say. Morgan Gibbs White's got the armband for Forest. I think if Forest show up, they'll wreck shop. I think Forest have the better team, the better players, definitely the better midfield, definitely the better frontmen. Massive game. Massive points here. I just don't see West Ham doing it. I think Forest are gonna put them into even more disarray here. We'll find out if they miss Callum Wilson or not, because that's crazy. There he is, the new man. Here come all the bubbles. All of the bubbles. Nuno doesn't even look happy in his photo there for the team photo there. He's not looking happy at all. Who is Ollie Scarles? I've never heard of this person. Let's take a look. Oh no. This dude is from the academy. Ollie Scarles, the left back here for West Ham, from the academy. Never heard of him. Apparently he was in tears a couple of games ago. Yeah, I get it. West Ham fans have been in tears. Matt Sells has been awesome this season, I think, for Forest. It's been pretty good. Had some shaky moments, of course. Forest have conceded a lot. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that this season, but it's been turmoil. Marinakis is a madman. He's a madman at the helm, you know. But I think this front four here, Hutchinson, Gibbs White, Hudson-Odoi, and Igor Jesus, is more than plenty. More than plenty. With Elliot Anderson behind him, yeah. Massive game here. Nuno looks really worried. He is chewing that gum. He is absolutely putting that gum through its paces. Oh, no. When did they sign? Really? So this Tati Castellanos guy's got goals, apparently. Got goals, apparently. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Playing up front at Lazio ain't like playing in the Premier League, man. The likes of Murillo and Milenkovic. Yeah. I can't think of many teams in the Serie A with defenders like Milenkovic and Murillo there. Castellanos will have it a bit tougher. I mean, he hasn't been doing great for Lazio in the first half of the season, but West Ham are desperate. West Ham are desperate. And they're going to need a big performance from this guy. The question is, will Lucas Paqueta be a baby today? Or will he actually show up for the game? He will be kicking us off here. Hard to see through all the bubbles. Big game. Big points here. Massive points down at the bottom. Here we go. Gonna lump it forward here as we get started. Who's gonna win the second ball? Suchek and Somerville combine to give it away. Morgan Gibbs White picks it up. Fast break right out the rip. Here's Jesus. Is he going to beat him? All right, back and forth. Well, here comes Elliot Anderson. Balls to the back post. Scarles clears. It's bouncing around in there. Here's Ina. And they'll recycle all the way back. Just to kind of calm it down, kind of helter-skelter there in the first 30 seconds. Big one. Hutchinson's going to get there. Into the corner. Beat him. Beat him. Oh, that's a poor touch. Somerville is going to collect. Almost a good clearance. Murillo will collect. Pretty quick start here. Pretty fast start. Back for Dominguez here. They'll get it wide to Hutchinson. He's 1v1. Too much space. Oh, he's falling over. Here's Dominguez again. That's a good ball. Oh, Somerville turns around just in time. He's going to look to run. 1-2 with Paquetá, and it's a fast break. Anderson chasing. That's a good ball to the left channel. Here's Castellanos. Wins a corner. Wins the corner. I mean, hey, it's a good look right out the rip. Good look right out the rip for him. And West Ham have a corner kick. Souček's going to look to stand on cells here. They're going to want to put it right on top of his head. Ball comes in, doesn't beat the first man. Scarles throws it in. Paquetá will hit it right back to him, and they'll recycle. I like the 4-4-2 out of possession here for Forest. They're going to look to keep it tight, maybe not press too high right in these moments early on here in the game. Don't have to, because West Ham will pass it right out of bounds. There you go. That is Fernandez, I believe. Just, yeah. That's the kind of stuff they have to clean up if they're going to survive, if they're even going to win this game. That kind of crap would just infuriate the coach for sure. Hudson-Odoi spinning around, but gives it away. Walker Peters, good pull through the lines. His packets are going to get here in front of Williams. He'll body him off. It's good work. Slide in from Williams, working hard. Souček works it to Walker Peters. Oof. Almost Bowen unable to collect. Who's going to win it, folks? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Nico Williams wins the throw-in. Some empty seats for sure at the London Stadium. Down the line from Nico Williams. Who's going to win the second ball? Forrest bring it down. It's a big touch. Here's Hudson-Odoi Dominguez. That's a good touch from Mavropanos. All the way out to Scarles. Hutchinson on the chase. That's going to be a foul. Both teams working hard here in the first 5 minutes. Some posturing. Some back and forth. Nothing too dangerous as yet. Already been some tough challenges. Commentators already talking about yellow cards. Come on, guys. It's 5 minutes into the game. Ina stands up. Another throw in here. It'll come for Somerville. He's going to take a shot. Can't give him that much space, man. It's right, it sells, but you still can't give him that much space. It's right, it sells, but you still. Yeah, you can't give him space like that, but Forrest hit it long, unable to even challenge for the first ball. Easy possession for West Ham here with Fernandez. Mavropanos looked to run it, to bring it forward. Paquetá has checked back a couple times, but all he's done is played it backwards once more. Fernandez tries the risky ball, but it's right to Hutchinson, who's going to put it by him and run past him. Is he going to get there? Nope. That's a couple of times Hutchinson's had a couple of big touches. He definitely trusts his speed. Definitely trusts his speed. Jesus is going to challenge for this. Oh, he's going to win the throw-in. He's going to win the throw-in. Well done. Well done there. Is that Maurice Edu? What's he doing there? Or Edu Gaspar, rather? Yeah, there he is. Apparently, Edu and old Nuno are not they're not chums. They're not bosom buddies. Header won by Jared Bowen there. It's good play from Somerville, but of course West Ham will just go backwards. Okay. It's a decent pass from Scarles. But it's gone out of bounds. Murillo and Milinkovic switching there. Anderson will come back, try to get something going here. First time really Forest have tried to possess with some controlled passing. Murillo's going to bring it forward. In the line for Odoi. But he just goes backwards. Another opportunity, perhaps, into the center for Anderson. Some space here. Can't let him cross. Not above Fernandez, however. It's bouncing around in there. Pinball. And Callum Hudson-Odoi on it now. Plays the ball through for Morgan Gibbs-White. Back out. Here's Hudson-Odoi again. Get on sides. Oh, he's just going to beat him himself. Good D from Walker Peters. Back to Murillo for the cross. Nope. Fake out. Hudson-Odoi. Now here comes the cross from Williams. Decent. Doesn't get over Fernandez once again. Who's going to win it? Jesus battling. Oh, is it going to go out? Somerville's got the pace. Oh, but he gives it away immediately. That's another poor pass immediately. But Jesus is battling. Both teams need to up the quality. Maybe calm down a little bit. Make a couple deep breaths. And get the head up. A little bit hurried in these passes. But Jesus is working hard. He's battling versus the defenders well. Hutchinson collects. What do you got? Here's Ina in for Anderson. The crosses need to improve. The crossing needs to improve. But West Ham are not putting the pressure on the wings, so the crosses are there to be had. 1v1, Hudson-Odoi. Bowen comes. Williams shoots. Oh! Forces the save from Areola. We'll take another look at this and see if it was one for the cameras or it was a pretty good shot. He gets connection well. No, that needs saving. That's a great save. That definitely needs saving. Whew. That's a fantastic save right there. Got to get on top of him. Put the corner right on top of him. Right on top of him. Make him work. There comes up. He comes flying out. Whoop! Williams with another shot. Another shot from the top of the box there. Arriola flaps at it. Oh my goodness. Good connection again. Just not even anywhere near on target. Damn near hits the steward in the face. And West Ham able to breathe. It was a good save. It was a good hit from Williams. Great save from the goalkeeper. West Ham have not won the second ball here, but they have won the throw-in. I don't think they need to be in a hurry. Need to have some more urgency than this, that's for sure. You need to act like you're down a goal already, man. You definitely should act like you're down a goal already. Rare touch from Bowen in this game. Might have been his second touch. Forrest not really possessing well in the transition. Turning the ball over and then immediately turning it back over. Here's to Debo, excuse me. He'll carry forward and then make a horrendous pass. It's kind of disjointed a little bit. Forest haven't really been able to put some passes together. It'll suit West Ham, but they need to up their quality as well to get something going in the other direction. Need to get Jared Bowen in the game. He hasn't really done much, hasn't had the opportunity. They need to give him an opportunity. Crossfield to Scarles. Immediately lose it. Will Hutchinson get there? He does. Hutchinson's pretty fast. He's really quick. Have they won a corner? They have. They have indeed won a corner. Hit the likes up, people. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for being here. Of course, thanks for being here. Let me know who's going to win in the comments down below. Yep. That's he's gotten that right. The referee is definitely a corner. Didn't look at first. Somerville's got to do better than the last time. You got to get over the first man. Put it right on the goalkeeper. Got to put it right on his head. That's not right on his head. Oh! Was that an own goal? I think that's an own goal. And West Ham needed that. West Ham absolutely needed that. I'm pretty sure Murillo has put it in his own net. Owen goal strikes again in the Premier League. This time, West Ham, the beneficiaries. I didn't think that corner kick was good enough here. We'll take another look at it. Somerville, yep, near post. No, wait a minute. Wait a second. I think that's a Souček goal. I think that'll go down as a Souček goal. Because it's going on target here from Souček. Yeah, he definitely hits it. I don't know who they'll give it to, but the goal is definitely going to stand. Souček will claim it, I imagine. Sarvesh, hey man, how you doing? Back again. Thanks for being here. Gonna get this score fixed here. Boom. West Ham 1. Nottingham Forest 0. They're going to have to up it. They're going to have to up their game. Definitely going to have to up it. All right. What does Forest have? Can they respond? What you got, Sean Deitch? Oh, yeah, it's going to be a foul. But West Ham will be overjoyed, over the moon with that start. Absolutely over the moon with that start. They'll take their time. I think they'll start time wasting already. No, I'm just playing. There's no way. It's only the 15th minute. It feels that way, though. That's how desperate the situation is. Ooh. But Forest definitely almost as desperate, dire straits. Let's see how Forest respond. Murillo will bring it forward here. Haven't necessarily upped the energy so far. Gibbs White comes all the way back into the center. Very congested in there. They definitely are trying to isolate. But definitely trying to isolate the wingers. But also they don't mind the pass into the lines there. Only problem is Gibbs White and Jesus are having to come back really far to get touches. Got to play quicker. West Ham still running. That's a foul. Dump this in the box, man. West Ham can't defend a wet paper bag. Come on. Dump it in the box. Nope, never mind. They'll play it quick. And it's as you were. Here comes Hudson-Odoi. Bowen stands him up. There's a lot pass through the lines. And he's out wide for Nico Williams. Oh, you got to have a better touch. He's got to have a better touch when he plays it in like that. There's a cross. Who's there? Jesus? Hey. Oh, and he clears it. Jesus with the clearance. And it's a fast break. Somerville, he's going to go alone. He's going to try to go through the middle. Oh, it's a poor decision. That's a horrendous decision. Dude, Jared Bowen, man. Give Jared Bowen the ball. He is not, I think he's touched it 3 times. They'll play it down the channel. No, that's going to go out. I think that's one of Somerville's issues. He's a speed merchant. His decision-making is absolutely awful, but every now and again he'll come out with a banger, but he's just, I think he like freezes in the moment. Freezes up. Walker Peters collects the second ball. He's going to play it around the corner. Jared Bowen's going to get there. I think it's offsides. We'll find out. Cross. Oi! He has not put the flag up yet. I should say. It's the young lady on the side there. Bowen will put the cross in. Castellanos battling. Suchek. Bowen collects. Walker Peters in his way, but he'll collect. It's a good ball into the center. That's a great ball into the center right there. It hadn't gone out. Morgan Gibbs White collects, and it's a fast break. 2v4. Hutchinson joining. Hudson-Odoi coming around the other side. That's where he goes. 1v1 with Mavropanos. Cuts back in. And West Ham have gotten back, but Dominguez is still coming forward. There's the cross. No one on the back post, but Jesus working hard. Here's Ina. Somerville for company. Again, way too much space. Gibbs White should have got the cross. Hutchinson does indeed. No one there. It's a good clearance. And they'll do it again. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Puts the cross in. Blocked. And it'll be a big clearance here. But it's going to come right back. It's definitely going to come right back. Murillo collects. Forrest just looking to turn the screw a little bit here. Anderson wants it. Here's Dominguez. Too much space between the forwards and the midfielders. Morgan Gibbs White sees it, comes and gets it. It's a ball down the line for Ina. Goes for the cross. Somerville will concede the throw. Do they have a long throw? Nope, not going to try it. He's lucky to get that one. He's lucky to get that one. The commentator says the ball's lighter, so you can throw it farther. They're going to put it in the mixer here. No one in white challenging, but the clearance doesn't make it halfway yet again. Here's Murillo. Yep. No one up there running with Castellanos, so Anderson will come get it off the keeper, and they'll come back. Here's Hutchinson. Somerville putting in the defensive work. There's Milankovic. Murillo, ball into the corner. Ina collects. They're going to try to work it for Hutchinson here. Went for the jinky 1-2, didn't work out. That's good work from Dominguez. Now you got to keep it. Paqueta biting. Ooh. Turns into a good look. Hudson-Odoi, that's kind of selfish. I mean, you want your forward players to be turning and looking to take the shot, but the pass is on, man, and he's hit that out the stadium. The roof's closed, and he's managed to hit it out the stadium somehow. Sean Dyche will be none too pleased with what he's seeing. Yo, yeah, he's shouting. He's screaming. Yeah, you definitely need to up the energies, man. Definitely need to up the levels, my man. This kind of looks like the performance you had at Aston Villa. Forest are one of those teams, man. They're just completely 100% different home and away. 2 seasons running, Forest didn't offer anything. Oh, that's a terrible call. 2 seasons at home, Forest didn't offer anything at the Emirates. They didn't look up for it last week, or last weekend at Villa Park. I think they got to give the goal to Murillo, the goal to Souček. I love this dude with the hat. Make up for it, homie. Go score at the other end. Pull a Gabriel. That's a good header. Lucky that West Ham will give it right back to him. Too much for Morgan Gibbs-White, but Williams will pick it up. Odoi to his left. That's where he goes. 1v1 with Peters, cuts back into the right. These crosses, man. Everyone's going back post when they're trying to go near post. That's a good win from Dominguez. Williams steps up. Another cross. Oh, it's going to come for Jesus. The cross is once again blocked, but Ina wins it. Scarles faces him up. The cross goes through him, but only to Paqueta. Fernandez, I should say. Twisting, turning. Mavropanos hits it long. And Bowen will win the throw-in. Off of Williams. West Ham get out. They'll just breathe here. They'll definitely just breathe here and take a minute. West Ham will look to have some possession here. Just take the sting out of Forest attack here for a minute. That's worked well to beat the press, but it's slow. It's slow. Oh, and all that good work is just gone right back to the goalkeeper. There goes all the good work. Commentators not pulling punches. They've been horrendous, he says. West Ham kind of look like they don't have many ideas going forward when Forest are set. It's again a long ball into the channel for Jared Bowen. Murillo will collect. But Jared Bowen's worked hard and won the corner. Another corner. This is where Nuno could definitely press his advantage. Score another free kick. They're not doing anything going forward. Not doing a thing going forward. So score another corner. Make Owen goal pop up again. You never know. Here comes Souček. Is it going to be 2 in a row in swinger? What? Scuffed shot from Fernandez. Good turn from Scarles. The ball comes in for Paqueta. That's long, but Sells is under it. Haven't heard much from Castellanos after that first initial second-minute shot. Crossfield pass for Williams here. One-on-one. Hudson-Odoi brings Walker Peters. Now Morgan Gibbs-White on the ball. What's he got? Pass inside, right back out to Elliot Anderson over here on the right-hand side. There's the cross. Jesus heads it down to no one in particular. Castellanos going to put Sells under pressure here. Just hoofs it up. Who's going to win the second ball? Falls for, it's a 50-50. That's a poor call. This should definitely be West Ham throw. The referee disagrees, and they'll play it quick. Anderson's working hard, but he's giving it away here. It's a fast break. What's he got? Somerville. Oh! Too much on the pass. Here's Jared Bowen. That was a good break. I think Castellanos should have played it to Paqueta instead of Somerville. But here he is again, Somerville. Souček. Walker Peters will give it back to him. And they'll let him cross. Be there. Oi! Somerville goes up and I think maybe puts Castellanos off. He swings a leg at it and it hits his standing foot. But West Ham win the second one and they come again. Nuno will be more than happy with what's going on at the moment, what he's seeing. Scarles has been decent, the academy kid. It's been half decent. Tadebo's been all right. It's been okay for West Ham. They have been forced into one miraculous save, but other than that, got Forest at arm's length at the moment. That's where they want them. Bowen challenges, is he going to win the throw-in again? Yes, he will. He hasn't had too many decisive or good touches, but the last 5 minutes, Bowen's won possession for West Ham up the field 3-4 times. It's been important. It's been able to keep Forest from having any rhythm. Long field across pass from Souček to Ola Aina, who's going to work it well up the line. And, that pass is going to get there. That's a good ball. They were going to let Jesus turn, but he didn't. And that's poor. Comes to nothing. Tadebo will collect, and they'll get it clear. Who's going to win this second one? It's important. That's a throw-in. And West Ham will breathe for a second. Once again, keeping it exactly as they want it. Forest unable to get any rhythm, any pressure, any control. And West Ham will be happy. Absolutely will be happy with this so far. Gibbs-White needs to get more involved. Definitely does. They need to play quicker in the transition. The couple of times they've had chances where there was space, their first or second pass has been absolute hot dog water, which will be just fine for West Ham. That's good work from Aina. And Hutchinson will win the throw. Also, good work. Deitch definitely not happy at the moment. Yeah, Nuno pacing. You would expect him to be. I mean, if Forrest turned this round, he's got to be. He's got to be afraid for his job at this point, especially with the axes just swinging all day in the Premier League right now. So who knows who's next? Who knows who's next? That's good work from Forrest. Passing through the lines. Also good work from Paqueta, Castellanos, I should say. Annoying, biting, pest-like. West Ham supporters enjoying it. Grateful for it. Walker Peters will win the second ball. In behind, once again around the corner. He's tried that ball 3-4 times. That one's not going to get there. I think Bowen was probably offsides anyway. Sells will clear, but only as far as Walker Peters once again. Forest need to up it. Definitely need to up these levels because it's not good enough at the moment. Another big one into nothing, but they'll pin him in. They'll want to try to pin him in here with this throw in. Jared Bowen calling for reinforcements into the corner. I think Castellanos is a brilliant signing for West Ham. It's ludicrous that they've terminated Callum Wilson's contract, but it's also a great signing, Castellanos. In my opinion. Pablo is the other one that I've never heard of. He's been in really hot form for Gil Vicente. Oh no. Oh no. Pablo, my man, he's been in hot form for Gil Vicente. Oh, cheese and rice. Oh, that's not what you want to hear. Gil Vicente, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, good luck to him. West Ham need all the help they can get. If Victor Gyökeres isn't going to be able to have success here, I don't think Gil Vicente forward is going to be doing much. West Ham will hit it in, back post. Mavropanos with the header decides not to head it across. Scarl's delivery not good enough. And it gets all the way back to Areola here. Looking for Paqueta, but they'll call a foul. Paqueta backing in. Williams the only one to jump. Looks like a light rain is falling. What else is new that's to be expected? Come on, production, show the game again. What are we doing here? Sounds like West Ham fans are happy about it, whatever it was. Oh, that's right. Graham Potter was the coach at West Ham for a minute. I forgot about that. Forest definitely need to up the energy levels. Oh, that's a horrendous throw. Yeah. That was a terrible throw in. It's not often you see that. Foul throw from Walker Peters there. Got a little too eager. Just a wee bit. I think Jesus has been good for Forest. He's worked hard. Had to do a lot of work with his back to his own goal, or to the goal, rather. Murillo doesn't look excited. I wouldn't be either. There's no cohesion. It's very disjointed from Forest. It's really weird to me how they look this season. How it just randomly goes. Souček will rip one into Rosette from damn near scared the corner flag there. It's really interesting to me how Forest have dropped off this season. I mean, it's the same guys that were there last season with Nuno, and they were killing it. So who knows what's going on? Who knows what's going on? I think Anderson and Dominguez is a decent center midfield pairing. I think that the four in front are good, decent players. Nico Williams here. They got to play quicker. Dominguez, he'll hit one. Not good enough. It's going to create a 50-50 here. And West Ham will get lucky to win the throw because Somerville was not strong enough. Whoo, yeah. Sean Dyche has got a team talk coming. Unless something happens out of nothing here. It's a dead game so far. That's a good ball and a good touch. Hutchinson. Debo collects. Not good enough. Dominguez will win the throw-in. Throw this one in. Dump this in the box. Nope. They're going to throw it to Hutchinson, who comes close here. Ina's going to try to play. That's a good 1-2 with Anderson. Poor cross. Somerville will get it away. Castellano. Oh, Castellano. That might be a yellow, man. He's giving him the shove in the back there. That was a rough one. Dump the ball in the box. Dump the ball in the box. What are we doing? Get in there. Get the big man in there. Let Matt Sells come up and hit the free kick into the box, man. Come on. West Ham are horrendous versus a long ball in the air. Oh, yeah. Taking it short again. You better get this cross in. Hutchinson, that's a good ball. It's bouncing. Bowen with the clearance. Only as far as Nico Williams. Quickly. Hudson-Odoi. First time he tries to go down the line, Walker Peters got it covered all day long. All day long. That's a good win from Gibbs White there. Need some urgency. Turn around. Come and get it. Ooh, referee's going to give the West Ham throw. They certainly appealed for it. And they'll just take their time. Happy to see out the last 10 minutes or so. I think Jesus has been decent, like I say, probably Forest's best player, honestly. If we're looking at it, honestly. Scarles hits it too long for Somerville. Ina will recycle back from Matt Sells. They haven't been winning these second balls for us. I think they should try to play through the lines a bit more. Because West Ham have won all the second balls. That's why there's been no rhythm. Oh, yeah, that's a good win. A poor giveaway from Somerville. Gibbs White down the line for Jesus. Got to play quick. He's still got it. Hutchinson will collect. That's a good pass into the center. Dominguez has got space. Hey! That's a poor ball. And West Ham will work it to the opposite side. Here's Walker Peters. Hudson-Odoi retreating. Take over for Jared Bowen to Paqueta. Bowen needs to get on the ball in forward areas more. Absolutely more. Forrest's going to have to figure something out here. That's what I was saying in the last watch along I did for them when they were at Villa. They're just different away from home, man. They're just different away from home. They definitely need to up the levels here. They'll win the second ball for the first time in who knows how long here. But Castellanos working hard, forces the long ball, and it's another second ball situation. West Ham win it. Nope. Milinkovic picks it up. Dominguez Bowen working hard. And they win it. Paquetá will take it off of him. He's got the momentum, but it's horrendous. Oi! Not a lot of quality going forward for either of these two teams. The energy's there, though, and here's Gibbs White. Oi, is the ball going? That's a great tackle from Ollie Scarles. And he'll be able to bring it back the other way. Keep it. Well done. Oi! He's lucky. He's lucky. Paquetá's alert there. Here's Bowen in space. Go at him. Go at him. You got the overlap. He'll put it across. Murillo with the clearance. Who's going to get there first? Nope. That's definitely a West Ham throw. West Ham fans will be far happier with this than they were in the last game. That is for certain. Souček 1-2 with Bowen into the box. Cuts it. The shot is blocked. That's good D. Hutchinson. They work it forward here into the channel. It's Jesus. Forgot the ball. Shielding well, but he's got 2 for company. That's great hold-up play from the Forest number 19. They got to have more urgency, though. The half's ticking down. You're losing. Allowing West Ham to claw you back into the relegation fight. 1v1. Hudson-Odoi cuts to the top of the box. Corner! Oh, my goodness. Out of absolute nothing, they've hit the bar. He's hit the bar. Hudson-Odoi's been trying to cut inside like that all day long. Walker Peters has had him absolutely pocketed. He comes inside and hits the bar. Get some space. You can't give space at the top of the box in this league. You just can't do it. I don't care if it's relegation threat and fodder here in this game. It doesn't matter. You can't give space because that was not far off. What's the call, ref? The call is dive. Dive. Give him a yellow. Forest once again playing a wee too slow here for anyone's liking at all, and they'll just work it back for a long one. Nope. Murillo will get it. He'll hit it forward for the long one into the channel. Jesus working hard still. Can he win it? Can you win it? He's a strong player, unable to keep it, but Forest will win it once more. Anderson for Dominguez. Through the lines again for Hudson-Odoi, but he dribbles back all the progress they've just made. Well done. Williams into the channel. It's Gibbs White. Oh, it's a good idea. Hudson-Odoi wasn't alive, but Dominguez will intercept, and they come again. Here's Nico Williams. Murillo through the lines. Down the line for Odoi. He's going to get past him. Nope. Walker Peters working well. Top of the box. Into the channel. Aina with the... Nope. Good D from Tadibo. It will be a corner. Closed down well. That's good work from Forest, though. Combining to work into the channel. Aina, on the end there, couldn't play it quick enough. They do look to play a little bit quicker, though. Dump it right on top of the keeper. On top of the keeper. In-swinger comes in. That's a good one. Murillo. Safe hands from Ariola there. Safe hands from the keeper. And once again, he'll take his time here as we move into the final minutes of the 45. Is that? I thought Bowen won another throw-in. I definitely thought Bowen had won another throw-in there. That's a poor call, I think. Absolutely a poor call, I think. They work through the press here. And Anderson will bring it up the field. Out to Aina. He's going to try the ball around the corner once again. That's good work for Jesus to Hutchinson. It's got to be better. But he'll find Gibbs White here. Aina's... Ooh, that looked good. That looked decent, and they'll have to concede the throw-in. Scarles here. Will they launch it into the box? You would absolutely expect them to. What is the stoppage time? We're already into it. The mystery amount. 1 minute. That makes sense. Not too many stoppages here to tell you about. And they'll launch it. Can you get it over the first man? Someone challenge. Jesus goes up. It's bouncing around. It's a good clearance. 30 seconds left in the half. Are they going to get another chance for us? They're going to lump it long. Ina's under it. So too Scarls, and you'll get one more chance here for the long throw. Nope. Got to dump it in. Hutchinson just, he's going to blow the whistle. Turn. Have a cross. Ref will let him cross it. Will he? Yep. Poor cross. There is half time. The West Ham fans will be far the happier at this moment in time. Of course, that's not saying that they're going to be super ecstatic about what they've witnessed there. West Ham about the same. Forest indeed to about the same from the last game we watched when they were away to Aston Villa. It's very interesting. If you look at the game they played before that, they were resolute. They were strong against Man City at home. It's one of the few teams in the league where, they're kind of like Sunderland, where their home form, I would say Sunderland's home form is better. But the point remains that it's, the same as far as they're poor away from home and strong at home. At least they show up versus Man City. I'll be right back. Gonna grab some more water. All right, West Ham with the halftime lead on the own goal, or maybe it was the Suchek goal. I'm not actually certain who is gonna get credit for this one, but that's pretty much all the action. There was the Hudson-Odoi. Well, he had the one shot where he's hit it Rose, but then he's had the one where he's finally been able to cut inside and get a shot off for the first time. Walker Peters has done well on Hudson-Odoi over there. Cuts in, deflection off of Suchek probably is what puts it on the bar instead of in the back of the net. Yeah, absolutely is. I think that's going in if it doesn't hit Suchek. I definitely think he's gonna bury that in the corner. Definitely a great shot from Hudson-Odoi. They'll look to be doing more of that, but what they really need is more energy. They need to win second balls, and they need to suffocate West Ham And that's the only way because they're never going to get any rhythm without winning the second one. West Ham create a lot of those opportunities, a lot of those situations, play it long. And Forest have even been playing long far more than I think maybe they should be. West Ham aren't necessarily the the sterling example of a stout defense and a stout high press from the front. So you would expect Forest to be able to play through them. And you would expect them to at least try to do that a bit more. I mean, Sean Dyche may not be known for such things, but, it's still a Premier League team, still a Premier League side, capable. And I think they should give it a go. Definitely up the energies. Press higher themselves. Should definitely press higher themselves. I mean, this is a massive opportunity to put West Ham down into a really, really poor situation. I'm going to pull up the table here, actually. Take a look at this live table. Because West Ham have pulled Forest back down into the fight. Yeah, they've pulled them right back down into the fight. As it stands, West Ham are on 17 points. Forest on 18 points. Leeds are on 22. And Leeds are doing all right. We'll see who they play this week. The only team I would say, well, Bournemouth are there too. But Bournemouth got Spurs at home. That should be easy 3 points for them. Hey, this is a chance, This is a chance because Leeds go to Newcastle. Leeds have to go to Newcastle at the weekend. And tomorrow, in fact, not at the weekend, tomorrow. If Forest can turn this back around and get on Leeds, see, this is the same thing. Forest have an opportunity to catch Leeds because Leeds have a rough game. But if they can't up the energies and find some quality in the transition when there is space, because West Ham defend relatively decently when they're allowed to get into their block, to get set. They do let too many crosses in, I'll give you that, but Forest have not found the quality from the cross to punish them. There's been a couple of good ones. Jesus has been decent, but nothing too dangerous, to be honest with you. Oof. Yeah, they just need more energy. I think they need to try to build out from the back quicker and pull West Ham on, because when they do have the space, they'll have more opportunities. Obviously, the problem is they haven't had the quality in those moments. Maybe they've been a little bit too hustled or harried, a little bit too excited, maybe, that they've turned the ball over high up the field, but then Forest will immediately give it back. And right now, West Ham will be very, very happy with how that's gone. They'll be very happy with all the second balls they've won, winning the battle in the midfield, definitely. So I think there's another sting in this one. I think Sean Dyche will definitely get into the team, get into them, and get them working harder, pressing higher up the field. And I think Forest will score at least one. The only question is, how will West Ham respond? I think they'll be happy at the moment, but got to get Jared Bowen into the game more. Definitely more so than he has been, more so than the winning of the throw in up the field, winning of the challenge, the aerial duel, so that it goes out for a throw in for West Ham. They got to get him far more into the game in the space like he was on that a couple of times at the end of the half there. And I think with his experience, he might be able to do well to help them see this one out. But yeah, as it stands, West Ham have dragged Forest back down and given themselves hope, confidence, giving them definitely a chance to stay in the league at West Ham's expense. Leeds might be in trouble too, but I think Leeds are playing well. They got a tough game tomorrow, but that's why it's a big opportunity for both these teams as well. But right now, Forest are the ones fumbling the bag, so to speak. I think Castellanos has been okay. He's worked hard. He had that shot in the second minute or whatever that looked like maybe he could have taken it a touch earlier. But other than that, he was out of it for like 40 minutes after that. And then in the end, when West Ham found a little bit of space as Forest pressed higher, he did some running. He looks like he'll be a good signing, though. I think he'll be a good signing for them. I wonder if we'll see old Pablo from Gil Vicente, the guy that's apparently lighting it up in the Portuguese league for Gil Vicente. The commentators were hyping it up so much I had to laugh. I had to laugh a little bit, but maybe we'll see him and he'll shut me up, and we'll see if he can be a good signing for West Ham. They need all the help they can get, because even if they win this one and hold this one out, it's still not. It's still a dire situation. Definitely a dire situation. I don't know. They, West Ham are at 3-point lane next week. Next weekend. Actually, it won't be next weekend, will it? I think this is the last Premier League game for a couple of games, actually. Easiest way to look at it is to just go here, yeah. I think the FA Cup is this weekend. Indeed it is. And then the Carabao Cup is midweek. So there won't be a Premier League game for 10 days, 11 days after this. These fixtures. So some teams will get a break. Some teams most definitely will not get that break. But yeah, everything looking pretty here for West Ham at the moment. I'm sure the second half will be getting underway very, very soon. I'm wondering if anybody's going to make subs. I don't think they should. I don't think they need to. Honestly. I think Hutchinson needs to up his game. Some of his touches in transition were not to standard. Definitely not for Nuno. Sean Dyche. I'm sure he'll be laying into him in the locker room. I do think that it's there, though. I do think it's there for Forest if they up the levels. But it's kind of the same listless performance we saw at Villa, isn't it? And I was saying the same things at halftime of that game, that they might hang in there in that one. They certainly did not. And here come the West Hammers, bubbles obscuring the screen, of course. I wonder how many bubbles that stadium could actually, like, if they got everyone to blow bubbles, how many, like, how much they could actually get. I think I was watching when West Ham beat Fiorentina in the. Well, of course, that wasn't in that stadium. That wasn't in their stadium. If they ever won a trophy at that stadium, I wonder if it's just been like a bubble cannon over and over and over again. And here come the Forest players. I have yet. Forest are going to make a substitution. West Ham are not. But Bakwa is coming on for Hutchinson. For Forest. I thought Bakwa was okay against Villa. But we'll see. Here he comes. They're definitely going to have to find something. I honestly think just just a tiny little bit of energy is enough for Forest. I think they have the quality. I definitely think they have the quality. Bakwa guy, kind of an unknown, but I definitely think if they take on the backs, Hudson-Odoi can maybe get another couple of chances cutting in against Walker Peters. Walker Peters has been good, to be fair. He's been good. He's done well. So here he comes. I think I mentioned in the last watch along for Forest how much I hate this Spurs looking kit. We're back underway. Forced to get us going. Matt Sells hits it long. Who's going to win the second ball? Forest bouncing around. Throw in for who's going to put it down the line. Mavropanos hoofs one clear. They're going to hit it long again. Not listening to me at all. Not listening to me at all. And West Ham win the second ball. Nope. It's a battle in there. Paqueta trying to be clever. He'll just get it to Fernandez here. Here's Somerville. Overlap from Scarles. But they recycle. Got to play quicker. Force looked like they might have a little bit more energy. But it's only just begun this second half here. Working it through the middle. Suchek, little ball over the top. Quick cross is dealt with. Anderson will collect. That's a good pass in for Jesus. He'll pick it up and receive it again to Debo for company. Stands on it. And they'll recycle. Oh, but he's played it inside once again for Gibbs White through the lines. Jesus stood up by Tadibo again. They'll look to get the cross from Bakwa. It's poor. And Bowen will do a spin. Little 1-2 with Paqueta. They'll look to keep it. Somerville moving forward. That's a good ball for Bowen. He's got some space here. He'll take the shot. You can't give him space. You can't give space like that. You can't give space like that. Yeah, he's hit it. He's hit it into the parking lot here, but yeah, he's shanked that. He's absolutely shanked that into the parking lot, man. But you can't give him space. You cannot give him space. Deitch out. Deitch out. Really, Liam? Yeah. It's not looked good. I watched the last game versus Villa as well, and it's just kind of a carbon copy as far as the performance is concerned. Y'all haven't won a second ball all day in this midfield. Not that West Ham have been magnificent, but not a lot of battling going on. And Walker Peters has played well. Well, of course, he's doing good just now. Dinosaur football. I agree with that 100%. I'm doing great, Liam. I'm doing good, man. Obviously, I'm on top of the table, as you can see, feeling good. But yeah, I'm doing good, man. Hope you are as well. At the moment, not so much, I'd imagine. But it's there for you. This is a good ball in. Here's Williams. Dominguez coming in. Yeah, Forest in front of goal have not been. Oh, they've given a goal kick? There's no way that's not a corner. So Williams gets it all wrong there. I don't know what's going on. And then Dominguez, it's a clear corner kick. That's horrendous from the referee. It's 100% comes off of Suchek. Well, less said about what Williams just did, the better. But that right there is a definite corner kick. Clear deflection. What are they having a look at? They might think that it's a pin here on Williams. No, okay. Yeah, about to say. Yeah, Hutchinson come off for Bakwa, absolutely. I wasn't impressed with Bakwa last game, but I also was not too impressed with Hutchinson in that first half. A couple of poor touches. That's a great touch from Gibbs White. Hey! I like Morgan Gibbs White. That's a good touch. And then, of course, Dominguez comes in with a horrible pass. Great tackle from Ina. Here's it into the box for Bakwa. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, goodness. Somerville on the fast break. Past Anderson. Milinkovic steps in. Here's the cross for Walker Peters. He's going to hit it with his left foot. Diving. Somerville. Oh, no. He smashed it home. Oh, no. And it's even more dire for Sean Dyche. Kyle Walker Peters hits the shot, blocked, but it falls to Somerville, who smashes it home. Anderson looks to the sky. It's 2-0 to the Hammers. It's a dagger blow at the beginning of the first half here for Nottingham Forest. And they've been thoroughly drug right back into the relegation conversation. Anderson's weak there. Milinkovic. You see, all game, Nottingham Forest have just been given too much space. Letting West Ham cross. This is a fantastic finish from Somerville. Yeah, just gets really good contact. Keeper, no chance. Ay, that's rough. That is rough. Forced in trouble here. Forced in absolute trouble. Nuno celebrates. He can't believe his luck. Gibbs White's pissed. Definitely pissed. Oh, he's offsides! He's offsides! Oh my God. So Dyche isn't, see, now he's bigging up this, hoping this is going to give him some energy. Liam never wanted Dyche. I get it too. Hey, Edu was a problem at Arsenal as well. Edu was definitely a problem at Arsenal. And you can see because, he was arguing with Nuno, and that's what made all of that go down. So, yeah, I hear you, man. Forest absolutely lucky. So lucky here. They need to be galvanized by that. Dyche was certainly saying the same. They 100% need to be galvanized by this. Oh man. I didn't even see it. I was fixing the graphics. I didn't even see the offsides. Now they definitely have an opportunity here. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Here's Bakwa. Somerville thinks he's won it. Referee disagrees. Here it is. Where's the on the first pass? So Paquetá was offside? No, Castellanos was offside. Was he even a part of the play? I'll have to see the whole thing again. Long throw from Mina. Who's under it? Oh, Tadibo misses it. Hudson-Odoi. Williams wins the corner. Wins the corner off Walker Peters. Yeah, Tadebo's missed it completely there. Forest need to get more quality on these crosses because West Ham are horrendous. Put it right on top of Areola. Arsenal's skill from the free kick is by putting it on the goalkeeper. Oh my God! Forest have scored the same goal that West Ham have. Dominguez runs away in celebration. It's a carbon copy. Nuno can't believe it. They were up 2-0 not 2 seconds ago. Oh, it was 3 minutes in between goals. They were up 2-0. The fans stunned. Souček screams to the sky. Dominguez still running around like a chicken with his head cut off. It's the same goal. He gets in front of his guy. Oh, that's an own goal. That's Castellanos. No, that's Dominguez. That's 100% Dominguez. Oh, man. Or is it? This is a horrible angle. No, that's Dominguez. It's the carbon copy. Same goal. Near post run. Liam celebrates. And Forest have absolutely turned this game on its head. It's 1-1. What next? What a game. What a sport. What a league. And it's as you were at the start of the day now in the table. Forest absolutely galvanized by the offsides goal. The one rightly disallowed. And we're working on the graphics once again. Don't you love it? Forest with a lifeline. A new lease on life here. And it's game on with 30 minutes to go. 1-1. Absolutely. Absolutely is 1-1. Sean Dyche can't believe it. Dump this in the box. It's another free kick opportunity here for Forest. Gibbs White, Hudson-Odoi, Anderson over it. They're going to do some sort of jinky. All that just to get 2 yards. Hudson-Odoi got to get the cross. Here it is. Hey. Jesus almost bicycles Anderson in the face. Backwell will let it run. Throw to Dominguez. You got to get a cross in. Get the cross in. West Ham not pressuring. Paquetá moving slow. 5 yards of space. Got to get closer. Got to get closer. Here comes the cross. Big men are still in. Murillo! Oh, right down to the grateful arms of Areola, who's going to throw it as hard as he can out for Castellanos. No one else there, and Anderson will bring it back. Bowen throwing his arms up. Can't believe it. Williams slows it down here. and they'll look to come again. Win another corner. It's Backwell and Scarles. He's going to run past him. That's good D, but he's giving away the corner kick. Get the service right. Giving him away the corner. It's another opportunity. Get the service right. Make the service deadly. Put it on the near post. Maybe flick it home one more again for the lead. Here it comes from Hudson-Odoi. It's got the bend. Referee blows the whistle. Looks like a push of some sort on. Here, we'll see the replay. Okay, he is offsides. Yeah. All right. I see it. That was the best. But is that really a pass? Regardless, Forest, huge beneficiaries, galvanized by this one. Oh, this is still a good goal. Still a good finish from Somerville, but definitely was offsides. Scarles will collect this. Milinkovic back down it. Jesus working hard once more. Ooh. Was that a foul? Nope. Somerville collects. And they'll recycle. Tadibo in the channel. Puts one down in the channel. Castellanos with Milinkovic on his back. Hey! Does he win it? In play. Play on. Somerville quick feet, but Suchek leaves him short there. Gibbs White. Oh, that's going to be a yellow card on Tadibo. Heavy challenge. Jesus, the touch is too clever. I love that little move. He's let the ball come across him and touched it past him after the ball's come across both him and Tadibo. Definitely pays for it. Crunching tackle from Tadibo there. But he does stop the play up, allows West Ham to get back. He'll take the yellow, no worries. Is that Pablo? Is that my man from Gil Vicente? Yeah. All right. And another person I've never heard of, Ezra Mayer's coming on for West Ham. Forest will be kicking themselves if they don't complete this comeback. Here's Anderson, surging forward. Slows it up for Hudson-Odoi. Here comes the cross. Backwell collects. Back for Ina. Dominguez with a poor pass. It's all right. Backwell gets his body in the way. It's going to be offsides. It's definitely offsides. Doesn't matter. We'll go out for a throw-in. Doesn't matter. It's out for a throw. Dump this one in. Yeah. Get the big man forward. West Ham on the back foot here. Put it in the mixer. Make it dangerous. Can you get over the first man? Here it comes. Big looping throw. No one in white underneath it. Oh, yeah, it's a poor touch, and that'll be a foul. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was a fight. He's just trying to play quickly. There'll be a sub. Yeah, they'll hold it up for the sub instead. They're not taking Castellanos off? Yeah, all right. Paquetet's coming off instead. Also, Scarles will be coming off for The other dude I've never heard of, Mayers. Played. He's 18. That's why I've never heard of him. He's wearing 63, of course. Get this right. Make it dangerous, Anderson. Horrible. West Ham are horrible on free kicks. Get it in there. That's another corner. They'll win another corner. Carbon copy, man. Do the same thing. Forrest kind of turning the screw a little bit. Leaning on them just a little bit. I bet it's so cold. That rain's coming down. I bet it's so cold. Yeah, crowd the box, crowd the 6. Get on top of the keeper. I like it. Here comes the swinger, in swinger. Oh, he's bouncing around. Souček almost kicks Areola, but he's able to restrain, and West Ham will bring it forward. That's good work. Ina live to the ball into the channel. Hey, Liam, I know you aren't a fan of Sean Dyche, but what do you think of Igor Jesus? He's looked good today. I think he's been good. Some good hold-up play. Williams into the channel. He'll be able to collect. Hudson-Odoi. It's got to be better there. Jared Bowen working hard in defense. Yeah, that's true. Back and forth, back and forth. Walker Peters still solid. Hasn't been as good in the second half. Hudson-Odoi getting maybe a little bit more change. Here's Pablo. What's he got? Gives the ball away. Good work. Oh, Dominguez lucky to get that one. Dominguez lucky to get that one. Souček not happy whatsoever. Dump this into the box. Got to dump it in. I think this is where Forrest can hurt him. Cause chaos. Forrest haven't been great, but West Ham are fragile. West Ham are fragile. Get this right. If they can get this right, they can just grind this one out. Dump it into the box, man. You better get this across. Pass it down line for Hudson-Odoi, and he's giving the ball away. That is pathetic. That's pathetic. When you get an opportunity like that, Lawrence Legends, the energy's been there in this one. The energy's been there, but the quality not so much. The quality not so much. It's still there to be won. It's absolutely there to be won. What is that? Poor touch from Dominguez. Souček will collect. One touch from Bowen. Is Pablo going to get there? Dominguez makes up for it. Right to Ina. Got to keep it. That's poor. It's going to be a foul. Yep, absolutely is a foul. Still playing better than Chelsea. Agreed. 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 Forrest seem to have found the urgency. Seem to have found the urgency here, but still looking for the quality in the build-up. But it's there. They can feel that it's there. The 3 points are there to be had. West Ham bending. Will they break once more? Pinging around in there. Man of the match so far. I don't know. It's a tough question. Maybe Elliot Anderson for Forrest. He's been decent. It's hard to pick. It's not been a lot of quality. Here's Jared Bowen. Good D. Walker Peters has had a good game at right back for West Ham, but tough to pick when there hasn't been a lot of quality. The referee, the ref hasn't been great either. The ref hasn't been great either. But that will happen. This is the Premier League. Somerville pick it up here. How's that not a foul? Forrest very lucky to avoid being called for a foul there. It's into the channel. Tadebo's going to get there. Jesus battling. He's going to win it. Who gets the throw? What's the call? Boos ring out at at the stadium. Oh, it's a dive. Give him a dive. Yellow. Give Somerville a yellow for diving. He's felt Anderson on his back, and he's gone down like a sack of potatoes. Wow. Nuno can't believe it. He can't believe it that his best players dove, and he'll get a yellow card for his efforts. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you can't throw your arm at the side judge. He's definitely going to be a tattletale and tell the center ref. He's got the headset. So, yeah. It's all going wrong for Nuno here. Forrest need to add insult to injury with a winner. Here comes the long throw from Ina. Who's under it? That's an interesting cross. Dominguez with the header from 30 yards away. Williams out for Hudson-Odoi. 1v1 with Walker Peters. Beat him. That's really bad from Hudson-Odoi. Castellanos with another poor touch. Murillo's lucky there. And he'll keep going. Oh, my God. Paqueta's down. What else is new? Or no, it's not Paqueta. I think it's Fernandez. His teammates play on. They don't give a crap. They know he dives all the time. Here's Pablo. Souček. Oh, look, he's up. What do you know? And he's on the ball again. What do you know? Wow, what a head injury that was. What a long head injury that was from Fernandez. And here he is on the ball. What a clown. Who wants it? Who wants the points? They're there to be had. There to be had. Sean Dyche urging the men on. I think they need to press higher or win the second balls here. They definitely got to win the second one. Anderson comes down with it. That's a foul. Referee. He doesn't agree. Pablo. Here's Pablo. And he damn near scares the corner flag with the shot. It's not a good effort. He's got to play Bowen here. He's got to play Bowen there. That's a terrible shot. The steward in the corner is fearing for his life after that one. This is horrendous. From Anderson, just falls down. And then that might be a corner kick. That's horrible shot from Pablo. That's Gil Vicente for you. Yep. Ooh, Williams limping. It's not good. Nico Williams been decent. It's been decent. Not necessarily much to write home about, but not horrible. Oh, come on, Sells. Quit wasting time. Who's going to win the second one? Jesus doesn't bother to challenge the first. Who's going to come down with it? Fernandez working hard. Falls for Murillo. Now Williams. That's a great touch from Jesus. It's 3v3. Go at him. Here's Dominguez. That's a good ball by Hudson-Odoi. Forced to go into the corner. He'll play it back to the top. Here's Dominguez. Gets a hold of it. Gets a good contact. It's a good, decent shot through the bodies, through the legs, but right at the keeper. However, the long ball has been won by Forrest. Souček battling hard. That's a terrible call. Just because he's taller than a tree trunk doesn't mean that anytime he goes down, he's been fouled. I think that's weak from Souček. Gibbs White trying to get the press on. Trying to force him where he wants to go, calling his teammates forward. They're not having it. Arriola hits it long. Who's going to win the second one? Souček to Walker Peters. Decent play here from West Ham. It's over. Williams, here's Bowman. It's a cross. Ina clears. That's good work from West Ham. Neat passing. Little chip. Good cross. Castellanos needs to be absolutely steamrolling in there. Nuno's furious. Nuno can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Bowen will take the corner kick. Dump it in. Put it on man's head. Mavropanos is in there. Souček is in there. Pablo's in there. Tadebo's in there. A lot of bodies in that 6-yard box. Here comes the cross. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. No one in the claret and blue on the end of it for West Ham. 15 minutes. 15 minutes to go. Sean Dyche will be happier. They've not been great. They were not great in that first half. They should consider themselves lucky to be level. West Ham struggling. That's good work from Fernandez, leaving Dominguez for dead. Good D from Ina. Dominguez looked gassed. He looks absolutely wrecked. So tired. Lagging for sure. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Tadebo comes down with it, but he plays it right to Gibbs White. You got to be quicker. Poor touch from Hudson-Odoi. That's a great pass. Bowen in some space here. That's a good ball for Castellanos. Poor touch, though. Walker Peters picks it up, brings it right back in. Here's Pablo and Walker Peters. And a cross. Saved by Sells. Right back into his dome from Castellanos, and Hill will be grateful to smother it. It's a decent ball from Jared Bowen. Castellanos can't sort his feet out. Poor clearance, and Walker Peters brings it back in, makes a good run, and rips it right at the keeper. It's a good save. And the rebound right into Sells' chest. Have we missed another chance while production was... Yeah, I think we have. While production is showing replays and whatnot, we've missed whatever's just happened to make the West Ham fans shout. Looks like a West Ham free kick here. They're going to dump it in the box, get the big men forward. Mavropanos, Souček, they're in there. Pablo. Tadebo, Castellanos, slapping hands with Bowen. Here is the ball. It's straight. It's hard. He's going to let it go for a corner kick. Gibbs White in conversation and the shake of the head. What can West Ham do with the corner? Put it right on the goalkeeper. It's Somerville. This was the side where they scored from last time. Can they copy that goal for the third time tonight? Ball to the back post. Good win by Gibbs White. It's bouncing around. It'll come from Jesus. But Fernandez battles well and wins the throw. Last 10 minutes here, West Ham have kind of brought the momentum level, the pendulum back to the center, as you might say. Can Bowen collect? He's been pushed down by Hudson-Odoi. And Pablo will concede the throw. That's a big beard. He's got a hell of a beard there, this guy. I forgot where they said he was from. Jesus likes that back heel. He's got a decent little back heel. He's been a couple of times this game. Backwood's been a ghost. He's been a stuffed shirt over there. I haven't seen anything from him. Fernandez bring it forward. West Ham, a spell of possession here. Into Bowen. He's had a little bit more of the ball in the second half. That's good work. Over to Souček. Out to the youngster at left back. Souček in for Somerville. Back for Fernandez. Forrest still working hard in that midfield. Here's Walker Peters. Bowen shields. Gets the turn. 4 Forest defenders for company. Walker Peters trying to run through everyone. It'll fall for Bowen. No foul. Anderson collects. Can they counter with pace here? Jesus gives it right back to Mavropanos. That's good D. What's he got? That's a terrible pass for Walker Peters. Williams concedes the throw. Perhaps didn't have to. Perhaps didn't have to there. That was a poor pass. West Ham will make this sub here. Fernandez has had a good game. Fernandez has definitely had a good game. Is this another Potts? Freddie Potts coming on. I've actually seen him a couple of times. Walker Peters in for Pablo. He'll give it away. That's a handball. That's a clear handball from Jesus. Ref didn't see it. That's another back heel. Hudson-Odoi brings it away. Sells his man short. And it comes right in for Bowen. Bowen's in here. Oh my God. He takes an eternity to get the shot off. And he's closed down by Murillo in the end. He needs to take the shot 3 touches earlier. It was a great pass from the youngster. He's got it. Get your head up and take this shot. What's he waiting on? Christmas has just gone past. What you waiting for? Hit the shot. Oh, my goodness. Nuno absolutely furious. Absolutely blowing his lid. I would be too. But it's a corner. Jared Bowen right on top. Murillo wins the header. Castellanos chases. Here's the 18-year-old. Mayers. Falls for Bowen in the box. Oh. Not great from Jared Bowen. The West Ham fans not happy. That was definitely a poor effort. He's better than that. Oh, just rip it one time. Just hit that one time. That's not that much time in this match for you to taking these extra touches. I'm sure Nuno will agree. I'm sure he will agree. West Ham fans looking not so excited. As it stands, West Ham will be disappointed. They'll have to be disappointed after conceding the equalizer. Seems like they've had the stuffing knocked out of them. Have created a couple of chances, but Nuno will be disappointed. They had to win this game at the beginning of the evening. This still remains true. Here's Nico Williams. Going to wait for Odoi to overlap. Goes back to Morgan Gibbs-White anyway. Back for Hudson-Odoi. Walker Peters for company finds Gibbs-White. Here's Nico Williams. He's going to, fake out. Hudson-Odoi. Walker Peters. 1v1. Doesn't want it. Goes back to Williams. Now he hits the cross. It's bouncing. No one can find it. but it's only as far as Murillo. And Milinkovic has time and space here. What can they conjure? We got roughly 10 minutes left in this one, including the stoppage time. Hudson-Odoi will bring it in. He hasn't really been able to get much change out of Kyle Walker-Peters. Yeah, give him the foul. That's definitely a foul. Definitely a foul. It's a yellow card too, right? I mean, if you're going to give this one, it's accidental. It's accidental from Pablo. But still a foul. Yeah, still is a foul. Now we got the technicians over it for Forest. Elliot Anderson says it's mine. Everyone back off. He's going to hit it. This needs to be fired right into the far post. Crash the goal. Hard, low. Anderson over it. Here he comes. It's at the back post. Somebody got a touch. Murillo working hard. Mayer's away. Bunch of bodies hit the floor like Rob Zombie or Drowning Pool, whoever sings that song. Was there a handball? Was there a handball from Mavropanos there? His hand. Oh, Areola slaps Gibbs White in the face. It looks like it could be a handball here from. That's a horrible angle. Why are you even showing us that angle? That's terrible. Here we go. Where's the handball at? No handball. No handball, but Areola has punched Gibbs White in the face. So what's the. There's a whole lot going. Oh, yeah. I mean, when you look at it from the side angle there, it definitely looks like he slapped Gibbs White in the face, and they're gonna go to the monitor. He's been called over to the monitor. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. It might be a gift. It might be a gift. I think they're gonna give this. Areola's absolutely slapped Gibbs White in the face. Taking him out for sure. I think they're going to give this as a penalty. I think this is going to be a penalty. The commentator's right, though. The ball's already gone. Oh. The ball's already gone. Oh. It'll be interesting because the ball isn't anywhere near Gibbs White when he gets smashed in the face here. I think this would be harsh. I think this would be really harsh. But once they go to the monitor, normally they give the pin. I think they're going to give it. Goalkeeper fouls. They've given the pin. Areola's eyes go wide as saucers. He can't believe it. Jared Bowen will argue. Absolutely will. Nuno, head and hands, cannot believe it. Oh, he can't believe a little shake of the head. Oh, man. Will the axe swing? It looks like Areola's gotten a yellow. This one, West Ham fans would not be loving this. I mean, it's definitely clumsy from the goalkeeper. It's definitely a foul. The ball is gone, however. So it's up for interpretation, but nonetheless, Nuno furious. Deitch praying. Areola taking his time on the water break here. Morgan Gibbs White, ball in hand, will step up. Referee tells Areola on the line. And a massive, massive opportunity for Nottingham Forest right here to sink West Ham. Gibbs White with the armband, wiping his pants off. Homie, it's raining cats and dogs. No point doing that. And here we go. He steps up. Gibbs White from 12 yards. Sinks it right down the middle. Ariola goes to his right-hand side. Morgan Gibbs White gives him the eyes and dunks it in. Perhaps a bit fortunate to win the penalty, to be awarded the absolute gift. West Ham players still can't believe it. Ariola, awful in the cross, awful at facing those balls into the box. Takes Gibbs White out and pays the price. Pays a big, big price for his efforts. Gibbs White sends him the eyes, gives him the eyes, sends him the other way. And Forest are 2-1 up at the London Stadium. West Ham's in trouble. West Ham's in absolute trouble. Oh, what fans were left are already leaving the stadium. This is going to be 7 minutes. 7 minutes. What can West Ham conjure? This is a massive, massive 7 minutes in West Ham's season right here. If they can't pull this back, they will be 7 points adrift in the relegation zone. Forest will be on Leeds' coattails. They have to go to Newcastle tomorrow. And we're in to 7 added minutes. West Ham obviously in a hurry here. Freddie Potts on the ball. Here's Mavropanos. Back over for Tadibo. Massive, massive minutes left here in this game for West Ham. Somerville with the ball across. Away by Williams. Adoy will play it out for the throw-in here. Who does West Ham have that can launch it in? Who's got the long throw? Who's going to launch it? Forest absolutely struggled their way through this one. Grounded out. Oh my God, the stadium is emptying out. Don't even believe that they can maybe, possibly, might just. West Ham fans who are still there, forlorn. And of course, we got the time-wasting tactics. We got Sean Dyche knows his way around these parts. He's going to do a subs. Backwell comes on, and now he's off. Backwell came on at halftime, had a shocker, and now Morato has come on to see it out. Offense for defense, 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes. Here's the ball from Potts, away, but not too far. Here's Mayers. Somerville on the other side. Stood up by Ina. Oh, Ina's had a good game. Absolutely has. Here's Potts all the way across from Mavropanos. Fake out. Good running from those in white. Dominguez, I believe that was. He was shattered 15 minutes ago, but he's still putting in the miles, putting in the yards. Good up from Williams. Hudson-Odoi will collect. It's a good pass for Jesus. Dominguez in the channel. Is he going to get there? No, he's gassed completely. Tadibo will win it. And Ariola forward for Freddie Potts. The need is dire for those in red here, or claret or burgundy, whatever the hell color you want to call that. Haven't conjured much today. Haven't conjured much at all. Forrest will get on the second ball here. Dominguez. They'll just hoof it forward. 4.5 minutes, I should say, for Nottingham Forest here to hold on. Sean Deitch begging his men for more energy. They've got hardly any left. They've worked hard today. It's a handball. Elliot Anderson can't believe it. Can't believe he's fouled Suchek there. He looks dead tired too. Forest have given everything in this one. They've certainly worked hard. Certainly worked hard for it. Oh, they'll take forever on this one. They'll take forever on the free kick. Williams taking one for the team there. And a yellow for Walker Peters for his troubles. And Matt Sells can himself take a yellow here for time wasting. Just to help see it out. Seems a little harsh there on West Ham. Yeah, another tough day for the Hammers, but they've not been great. They've not been great, that's for sure. That's not to say Forest has been great. This has not been the most exhilarating, quality-filled match. But Forest won't give two you-know-whats about that because they got two you-know-whats on the scoreboard. And right now it's enough to see them 7 clear. But it's a ball into the channel for Somerville. Job ain't done yet. Morgan Gibbs-White working hard. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a foul. And they'll take another minute off the clock here with some time-wasting tactics. High fives all around. The defenders giving Gibbs-White his props for working hard for the team. He's got the armband. Of course, he's going to work hard for the team. That's the least he can do. Yeah, just take the yellow cells. That looked that looks bad for West Ham. That is a huge 7 points. If Burnley beat Manchester United tomorrow, yeah, West Ham are in trouble. I mean, is Nuno going to survive this? I don't know that Nuno will survive this. Minute and a half to go. West Ham. Oh, my God, he's giving it away to Nico Williams. Just straight. Oh, yeah, it's a shambles. Oh, that's a foul. That's a clear foul. Forest just dominating this stoppage time here. Seeing it out. It's been their best spell of the game after their goal. Yeah. You know, if Forest players are gassed, West Ham have given everything here too. Hands on knees. Just not a lot of quality from them today. Not enough in front of the goal. And Forest will look to keep it here in the corner with less than a minute of the stoppage time. That's a poor call. It's definitely not a West Ham throw, but they'll win it. But they'll get it. Can they hoof it forward? What can they do? 30 seconds. It's another bad foul throw in. And it falls for Jesus. Forest still on it. That's a foul. Referee being a little lenient there at the end of the game. West Ham in a hurry. 15 seconds. Got to dump it forward. 10 seconds. Commentator says there's extra 30 because of the sub. God, the stands are empty. The stands are absolutely empty. Last chance saloon. Ball comes in off the deflection. Away from Anderson. Somerville collects. This is even more last chance saloon. Ball comes in from Freddie Potts. Williams will win it. All he's got to do is one away clear. He hits it long. Jesus will pick it up. Yeah, just hang on to it. Just hang on to it. That's a good. There it is. There's the final whistle. Boos ring out. Sean Deitch will breathe a sigh of relief. The boys weren't at their best today, but they get the job done after an absolute and utter gift from Areola, perhaps a bit harsh but he has come out and flapped at it, flopped at it, punched Morgan Gibbs White in his dome to concede the penalty at the end of the game in the 89th minute. And Nuno Espirito Santos is in trouble because West Ham are in trouble. Oh my goodness. That is really bad reading looking at that table. Really, really, really bad reading. Because if Burnley beat Manchester United tomorrow, which I really hope doesn't happen, by the way, I may or may not have a small wager, a small parlay. But that's neither here nor there as Forest take all the points and go 7 clear of the relegation zone. They'll definitely be cheering on Newcastle United and the Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow as they look up instead of down at the end of the game here. Sean Dyche escapes a poor first half performance. I think Forest definitely upped the levels in that second half. Definitely had a little bit more about them. Not a whole lot of quality going forward from either team, but Sean Dyche, Gibbs White, and the gang will not care one jot. That's a massive 3 points for Forest, and it leaves West Ham adrift at the bottom with some really poor teams for company in Burnley and Wolverhampton. A shock result for Burnley, and they'll be in 19th, West Ham. And with the mood around the league at the moment, you can only expect the axe to fall. Nuno hasn't been there that long, I know, and they've just brought in a couple of new players, but with the way the league's going right now, with the craziness, you never know, that axe might swing. They might be looking to do something completely new here because that was not good enough from West Ham. Definitely not good enough at home. Forest grinded out, and they'll want to forget the performance. Forgettable performance, of course, but getting it over the line is all that matters. And I think we'll have gotten it over the line here as well. So thanks for being here. If you've made it this far, smash up the likes. Of course, hype up the video. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section down below because West Ham are in absolute dire straits. It'll be a celebration for Sean Dyche and the men tonight. But of course, we will also be live tonight in just a couple of hours. So get that notification bell on. 3.5 hours, I should say. We'll be back live with the Cup Chasers podcast. Of course, it's Nez, and we got a special guest. My man Asif, the Liverpool fan, will be on as well. So make sure you got the notification bell on so you know when that's coming down the line. We will be back very, very soon. Be sure not to miss it. Of course, thanks for being here, and you will see us next time.